Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, from the House of Representatives. This is your State Representative Kerry Condotta with the weekly update. Well, we're just about there. We hope. We don't know for sure. Things are starting to get a little frazzled around here. There's a lot going on. Let me see if I can explain where we're at. Most of the bills have passed out of the Senate and the House, gone to the other side, and are now being voted off the opposite floor. In the meantime, all the policy bills that are being discussed, the budget is being put together, and we have voted out a tax package out of the House. We have not voted out the budget, although that's supposed to be any day. And then on the Senate side, they have voted out a budget but no tax package. Well, in the end, you have to have a tax package and a budget, and that's what we'll do in the last week. And I'll tell you, folks, that may not be so easy. The budget seems to be fairly close between the Senate and the House, but the tax packages are considerably different. The Senate tends to favor a general sales tax increase with a few other minor taxes, where the House has put together a package of 23 different taxes, from bottled water tax to candy tax to airplanes to you name it. They've been able to tax every little thing they can find without going to a general sales tax. Unfortunately, that picks on certain groups and certain people. The Senate doesn't believe that's the way to do it. It's not very transparent. I would tend to agree. You know how I feel. I don't believe we need a tax increase at all right now. We've all suffered enough. Most of us personally in our businesses have cut back dramatically. And the fact is that if this budget passes as it's written right now, the budget that's coming out of the House and the Senate, very close budgets, it's only 1% smaller than the last budget that we wrote in the last biennium. That isn't much of a cut, is it? Well, it's going to be interesting because we heard this morning that a small group of Democrats in the House have broken away from the rest of the group. These are called the Progressive Democrats, and they seem to feel that these tax increases don't go anywhere near far enough. They would like to have an additional $1 billion to $2 billion, and they're claiming they'll hold up this process and keep us here as long as possible until we raise that extra money. So right now the tax increase looks to be about $1 billion. They want between $2 and $3 billion in tax increases. They have enough people in this particular group to possibly hold us up from moving forward. So this is starting to get very interesting. There's actually 3 different groups on the Democrat side that have 3 different ideas in the House of how to get to the end result here, which is a balanced budget, which is required by the Constitution of this state. And so here we are. The drama begins to play out with only 1 week to go. We have a situation in the House where the 60-plus Democrats that are in the House cannot agree, and it takes 2 of the 3 groups together to get anything out, and sometimes a little more than that. It takes 50 votes, but generally 51 is what the vote is, to get anything done, to get a budget out or get a tax package out. So we seem to be a long ways from the finish line here with 7 days to go. Well, the good news is that there is at least a feeling that there is some accomplishments being made here. There is some progress, at least on policy decisions. Some of the bills that have been passed out are quite good. We've gotten some excellent criminal justice bills, tightening down some of the laws and some of the criminal justice items that we've been dealing with for years. So we have made some progress on the policy side, but that budget is yet to be decided. We'll know more next week when we return. This is Kerry Condotta from the 12th District. We'll see you soon.